Okay, this is the Oakland City Boat Club Wednesday night race, 5/19/21. 2 J24s on the data here, J42 and RetroGirl. This race is going to be a little bit interesting since 42 is light, sailing three-handed with a jib. RetroGirl is fully crewed, flying a Genoa and a spinnaker. 42 won't fly a spinnaker on the runs. Wind direction was 100 to 105. We'd see 110 every now and again. Probably 12 to say 16 in the puffs. Okay, well, let's run the start right here. .42. Odd maneuver here because there was a little bit of a left-hander at the pin. Slow this down a smidge. A little bit of a left-hander at the pin, so I had to do a jibe and attack, killed speed. RetroGirl was late, being in traffic. Notice speeds, very consistent, very close. The difference is when you look at their pointing angles. RetroGirl is down a little bit, but she played this leg much better. Spent more time on port. Right here, the gap is about 55 meters. Here you can see it's a drag race. Very similar headings, a little bit more altitude out of 42, but consistently better boat speed. 42 is leaning more heavily on the jib than RetroGirl was on the Genoa. Going back over to the left, fairly balanced here. 5 up, but here's where it makes the difference. Being able to come left, come into the mark on the left-hand side of the shift. RetroGirl got more of a lift right here. Actually, that's not working, is it? Here's the knock going into it. Look at the ground RetroGirl is making up there. On grounding, remember they're just doing a jib downwind. Not particularly close up here. It's interesting to look down here at the boat speeds. RetroGirl's running a spinnaker. 42's running the jib, pulled out. Actually just held out. And speeds are very, very close. Just goes to show that you can keep your boat speed up. You won't win against spinnakers, but you can stay reasonably close. Good grounding, watch the boat speed. Comes up and is very consistent. 42's boat speed, again, nice rounding. Speed's consistent. RetroGirl tacks as the shift comes in. 42 digs in a little deeper and then goes over. It really was a right-hand side of the course night, although you will see a little bit of a shift up here again. And around. up. Not much going on the runs. There were not that many other boats on the course, so not that much traffic. A little bit of an engagement right there. .42 caught the shift on this portion, but winds up having to eat a header coming into this portion of the course. Would have been much better off tacking halfway up there, tacking in the middle, and then being able to play the shifts a little bit better. And that's the race. One of the things from the analysis that picked up was that RetroGirl was still consistently pointing a little bit higher, sailing on the thin side of the Genoa. Needed to put the bow down a little bit more, probably a little more backstay, hike a little harder, maybe twist a bit. And that's the race.